Hey, my friends, it's Rich Lewis. Hope y'all doing well today. So, I've got some exciting news I want to share with you. It's official. I finally published my first novel. I'm so excited to tell you about it today. Now, some of y'all are like, well, I didn't know you were writing a novel, Rich. And then the rest of y'all are like, well, it's about time. It took you long enough. So, for all the above, I want to tell you a little bit about the backstory in case you didn't already know what I've been up to. So, 10 years ago, I started a journey. I started studying, of all things, the history of hell, particularly the teaching of the concept of hell within Christianity. And I wanted to learn everything I could about where our beliefs came from, how they formed, how they came to be, how they were shaped over the past 2,000 years. And man, I learned a lot. I really did. So essentially, 10 years and 10,000 hours later, I've learned more about the love of Jesus than I ever knew possible. I know this kind of sounds counterintuitive, like, Rich, you've been studying hell for 10 years. Yeah. Oh man, it's so good, the things that I've learned through this journey. So I knew in the beginning that I wanted to write a book so that I could share everything that I was learning, but I didn't quite know what I wanted to do. I mean, I didn't really try to, I kind of wanted to do an academic work at that time, but then I decided, no, there's been plenty of those that have already been published that could say it a lot better than I could. And that's when it hit me. That's when I realized, like, oh, wait a minute, maybe I could tell everything that I'm learning through a story. I mean, after all, it worked for Jesus. That's how he taught so many of the principles that we understand today. He taught it through stories. And so, I had this idea, like maybe I could do that as well. So the book that I wrote is called The Last Heart, and it's a story about God saving the last person in hell. Yeah, let that sink in for a second. I did just say that. God saving the last person in hell. You see, because the conclusion that I've come to from all of my research, from everything that I've studied, is I am absolutely convinced that Jesus himself will somehow, some way, eventually save everyone, even the people in hell. So that's what my story is about. The book is fantastic. It is such a powerful story. I've shared it with my draft readers over the years. I've shared it with clients as well, different portions of it that I thought could help them out therapeutically. In case some of y'all hadn't heard from me in a while, I'm a therapist. I'm a licensed therapist. I have a private practice here in the Atlanta, Georgia area, and so I'm excited. I really am excited about sharing this novel with whoever would be interested in reading it and having some conversations about it. And so I'm going to put my information here on social media. My website is thelastheart.com. You can go there. You can there's a purchase link, an order link on there where you can order the book. It's going to be available in both Kindle and as well in print, so you can get a print copy, paperback. You can get a Kindle version for your e-readers, and I'm just excited, really excited to be able to share it with you, and you can join me on the journey that we're on. Now, the official launch date is going to be 2 weeks from today, so that will be December the 1st of this year, 2022. And over the course of the next few weeks, I want to share some more information with you because you probably got a lot of questions that you're curious, like, okay, well, where's this story going, and how did you come to write this? So, I'm going to share with you different parts of my journey, and I'm going to chop it up into bite-sized chunks. I'm going to share these little short videos, like they'll anywhere from like a minute long, maybe 2 or 3 minutes long. I'm going to call them my Did You Know series, and it's going to essentially be just sharing different things like did you know, and then I'll be sharing with you the things that I didn't used to know that I do know now, and I think it's going to be very enlightening that you can see all the different things that I've come to learn as a result of this study. So, thank you again for your time. I really do appreciate y'all. Appreciate your time, and I want you to feel free to drop any comments or questions that you have in the comments section. Feel free. There's nothing off limits. We can talk about anything, and I definitely want to start a conversation with y'all about all the questions that you may have and everything that I've learned on this journey. So if you wouldn't mind, click the like button whenever you see the Last Heart Facebook page come up. I'd love for you to connect with that, and I'll be dropping these different videos, and may even be putting a few different book quotes out there so you can just kind of get an idea of the vibe of the story. So once again, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day. More to come.